Expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblu.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver, and what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Here's a bright idea. Don't get a mullet. If you're not sure why, ask the nearest responsible adult. Let's all agree that some things are best left in the past, like getting internet through copper cable. Instead, get IdeaTek high-speed fiber internet. Modern, fast, and reliable. Progress happens when we leave worse stuff in the past. Stuff like cable internet and mullets. Progress, another bright idea from IdeaTek.
Get fast, modern IdeaTek internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back in Halstead for the Adolph Rupp Invitational. And if you're watching on Ad Astra TV, any audio that didn't come through, we fixed it. So we're just going to kind of recap what we said in our first segment. So Easton Mills, once again, our studio engineer, Reed Huckins, camera operator, back with us after a little hiatus. Dan Buchanan to my right. I'm Dylan Sherwood. As Dan, as we mentioned in our first segment, we'll recap real quick in the first part of our segment. This is going to be a really fun game with Andale taking on a Class 6A school.
Yeah, this is good competition. This is good for us. Not a typical what you'd expect if you're the number one seed to get a draw like Lawrence, but that's the way the records work, and so you go with it. It's good for Andale, though. We need this kind of competition. This is good for us in the long run. But going back a little bit, what we were saying, this is a great tournament to be in. 56 annual. I mean, this is super, and we'll try to recap a little bit of what Adolph Rupp means to the community and to basketball as a whole as the night goes on. But great competition, great atmosphere usually as you move on through the week. Halstead community does a great job of hosting throughout the week. So looking forward to it. Should be a good contest tonight.
Hey, Dan, let's do our ones to watch, brought to you by Jonathan Dansel, Integrity Ag, offering personalized soil nutrient solutions online at integrityagsales.com.
This is pretty simple. This team, Lawrence, is 2-7, and they're shooting 33% from the field. They're not a hot shooting team. You never know what style they're going to play. So what's the key tonight? You better rebound tonight. You better rebound every single possession. They like to shoot, play fast, try to get a layup. If not, they're going to shoot threes. So it's going to be a wide open type of shooting, meaning that you got to be ready for a long rebound. So who are we watching? Anybody that's on the court. You better be concentrating about rebounding.
Yeah. So there's our ones to watch, brought to you by Jonathan Dansel, Integrity Ag, offering personalized soil and nutrient solutions online at integrityagsales.com. Dan, I got to talk with Nick Wood, the head coach at Lawrence, for Lawrence in the third season. He was actually the girls coach for a while, and then went coaching overseas, and then was under Brett Ballard at Washburn a little bit. So, but he's got Wayne Simeon's son, Simon Simeon, and Joey Dooley. I thought it was Joe Dooley's son, but it's Sean Dooley. He is the head coach at Baker University in Baldwin. So there's some basketball talent. They're very young and had some roster turnover a little bit, and they're just very young.
Yeah, but this style, what they do, they play a lot of players. He just keeps shuffling people in and out in terms of trying to find someone that's going to play well and play hard. They kind of remind you, honestly, of an AAU team, a MAYB team. They play fast, they try to go, and if they're open, they shoot it. They don't spend a lot of time on the offensive end. Kind of disappointed that still that doesn't look like we're using a shot clock, and so
and that's
going to be disappointing because I think both teams are used to having a shot clock. I don't know that it'll be a huge factor tonight because Lawrence is going to play pretty fast. But you have to stop a bunch of penetration from this team. They're going to try to take it to the hole and then stop and shoot threes if they don't get the layup.
And I mentioned this on Friday night in postgame, Dan, a very quick turnaround after Friday night, a 7-point win over Haven in a game where both of us were like, man, this is not the same Andale team we've seen. It was just a tough ball game for Andale to survive and be coming in here at 7-2.
Yeah, but you just need a good start, get some confidence, make sure that you play fundamental. They're going to play a little scattered, unquote, so a little bit, you don't want to say sloppy, but they're going to play scattered, and so you've got to make sure you don't fall into that problem. You got to stay disciplined and do what you're good at and not just fall into playing scattered basketball right here.
All right, it's the first night of the Adolph Rupp Invitational here from Halstead. Andale and Lawrence on the other side. Rose Hill and Garden Plain are already here. They're getting ready to scout. And I'm sure Coach Buchanan is already know about both these teams, having played them in the first month and a half of the season. So starting lineups and tip next in a minute here from Halstead, as this is coverage of Midseason Tournament Weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
More of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game is next. Stream the Indians all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Ad Astra Radio, your home for high school sports.
The Barn on Highway 50 in Burton will fill you to the top with delicious homemade food. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can't go wrong with the Barn's full-flavored menu or their fresh desserts made daily. Dine in or have a seat and a drink at the Barn's unique bar. Like the Barn on Facebook for daily specials. The Barn. Home is where the barn is.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed or embroidered? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Company in Hutch. Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, we've got you covered. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
No two properties are the same, and neither are the reasons people choose to sell. That's why Wygand Real Estate and Auction takes a partnership approach. We study your property portfolio, understand your goals, and guide you with a process that's transparent and trusted. Our award-winning marketing team helps your property reach the right buyers at the right time. Your future plans matter. Your next chapter deserves clarity.
Get a free, no-pressure consultation at Wygand.com.
The experienced team at Pyle Law is located at 705 West Kansas Avenue in McPherson and is ready to assist you with every aspect of your personal injury case. Tom and his staff have over 25 years of experience and work diligently to fight for the compensation you deserve. If you've been hurt at work or in a car or motorcycle wreck, call 620-241-9000 for a free consultation today. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Visit pylelaw.legal to find more information and rest assured you're moving in the right direction.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indian.
Back in Halstead, we're getting ready for our starting lineups and tip here from Halstead, as our starting lineups brought to you by First National Bank is first for you. First for the Lawrence Chesty Lions, or you could just say they're the Lawrence Lions. 2-7 on the year, 0-5 out of the very competitive Sunflower League, coached by Nick Wood in year number 3. Like I mentioned a little bit ago, spent a little while as the girls basketball coach as well. He'll go with Edward Roman Nose, a 6'3" senior at, at 2 points a game. Also starting Devin Foster, a 6'2" senior at 5 points a game. Kenyon Dolman, a 6'4" junior at 9.2 points a game. Simon Simeon, 6'1" sophomore, at 5 points, 4 rebounds. Big dub. If you're a Kansas Jayhawk fan, the Leavenworth product who won an NBA championship in 2006 with the Miami Heat, that is his boy. And Joey Dooley, 6'2" sophomore, 9 points, 5 rebounds. His papa is the head coach at Baker University in the heart of America in the NAIA. For Andale, 5th-ranked team in 4A, 7-2, 4-1 in the ABCTL4, winners of 2 straight. Coached by 20th-year head coach Jeff Buchanan, 318 and 124. Back to the original starting lineup. Cruz Kaiser, 6'1" sophomore, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Hunter Grimes, 6'2" senior, 7 points, 6 rebounds. Noah Stanley, 5'8" sophomore, at 2 points, 2 rebounds. Jack Horst, 6' senior at 13 points, 5 rebounds. Caden Fowler in the middle, 6'3" senior, 12 points, 8 rebounds. Starting lineup brought to you by First National Bank. Is first for you. It's time now for our uniforms. Brought to you by Anita Cleaners in Hutchinson and Newton. It's where to take your clothes. Lawrence will be in road reds. Black lettering, black and white trim. Lawrence across the chest. Andale in their home whites with the navy lettering and the navy and gold trim. Andale across the chest. We'll get ready to go here as Cruz Kaiser will jump center circle against Kenyon Dolman. Andale will go left to right. They'll go to our right as you see it on Ad Astra TV. Lawrence will go right to left. Tap is controlled into the backcourt. Chase down there and going to the cup. Right side, Edward Roman knows. And Lawrence leads it 2-0. Swing around to Cruz Kaiser left wing. Up top, Jack Horst shot fake. Here's Cruz Kaiser left wing. Cruz back in the starting lineup. He'll take a baseline jumper. Too strong. Jack Horst backside rebound. Jack put it up and missed it. And rebound Grimes and lost it. Well, Andale misses 2 opportunities there. Now Lawrence down the floor. Time to key a deep 3. That's off the back iron for Devin Foster. Rebound picked up by Jack Horst. No shot clock being utilized here in the Rupp tournament. Going around the Noah Stanley left wing. Andale down 2-0. Cruz Kaiser switch to 3 from the top of the key. Big 3 from Cruz. His 16th of the year, and Andale on top 3-2.
That's the advantage of playing someone that doesn't know you. You can get the secondary break right there.
And missing a point-blank range shot inside Devin Foster. Big fella inside. And they will get Cruz Kaiser with the foul. His first team foul number 1 on Andale. A minute in, Andale leads 3-2. And going to the free throw line, Devin Foster. Devin Foster on the year is 1 of 8 from the free throw line. That one's too strong off the back iron.
Nothing has surprised you so far. They've come down, and Lawrence really doesn't need a shot clock. They're going to play pretty fast. Playing man-to-man on the other end.
Second one in and out. Rebound picked up by Caden Fowler. Andale at the floor, leading 3-2. Jack Horst out to Caden Fowler, right wing. Swing around to Cruz Kaiser. Now Hunter Grimes in the far corner. Hunter right-hand dribble, now switching, lost the handle, got it back though. Hunter feeds it in to Caden Fowler, baseline, takes it to the cup and lays it in from the left side. Caden from Grimes. Andale with 5 straight, they lead 5-2.
Excellent job, nice look by Caden.
And there's a steal by Jack Horst.
Grimes.
Jack with the steal and a travel on Horst. Oh, didn't see that coming.
All right, down here, you need to get settled and play solid defense. Keep them out of the lane. That'll be a key right here. Make them keep shooting from the outside.
Yep, stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Nextech Wireless. Latest phones and devices at the best prices. Love the Andale student section making this short trip up north. Here is Dooley. Get over. Dooley here near wing against Grimes. Here's a pick by Lawrence. There's a deflection by Kaiser right here near side. Saves with Lawrence.
Good to see Cruz pretty active already. Early in the game, took a short jumper, made a 3, and now got a deflection.
Well, Dan, I'm glad that he's back in the starting lineup after coming off the bench the other night against Haven. Top of the key, the Dolman, now right wing, it's Roman Nose. A skip pass here, Simon Simeon. Now right wing, over to Roman Nose. Roman Nose looking to attack. Dooley right wing, a 3 way off, it's short. Rebound picked up by Jack Horst. Here comes Andale down the floor. Horst to the cup, right side foul. Blocking foul called on Lawrence. Jack will shoot 2 at 5:50 to go in the first.
Nice job by Jack. It was a good rebound. Noah Stanley made sure we got the rebound. Going to be a lot of long ones if there's going to keep shooting threes. But good drive by Jack.
Foul on Lawrence is on Devin Foster. His first team foul number 1. Horse to the line. First one good for Jack. Andale's on a 6-0 run. As Caleb Wingard into the game. He's a 6'1" sophomore. Will replace Devin Foster. Second one, Jack, good. Well, Andale has scored 6 straight. They lead 6-2. Or 7-2, right? Corner 3, way off by Dolman. Rebound to Andale. Andale at the floor. 5:35 to play here, opening quarter. Andale leads 7-2. Fowler to the floor, got it off to Noah Stanley. Noah in the paint, out to Grimes. Left wing, a triple. Yes, sir! Big 3 from Hunter Grimes, the 3rd of the season. Noah Stanley, the dime. Andale with 10 straight. They lead 10-2. 5:18 to go here in the first. They lead by 8 with 10 in a row.
Hunter Grimes was earlier in the shooting contest, so maybe he was good and warmed up.
Yep.
That was good to see, though.
A 3 missing top of the key by Roman Nose. Rebound was by Dolman. We have a foul on Andale, be their second. Foul is on Fowler. That's his first team foul number 2.
Worried about a lot of long rebounds.
Yep.
See, we didn't even try to block out. Caden just tried to go for it, and that's not going to work tonight.
Sam Kupker, Sam Harp into the ball game for Andale. Caden Fowler and Cruz Kaiser coming out. And Andale on defense. 5 minutes to go in the first. Andale with 10 straight.
Good job by Jack. Stay down low.
Simeon baseline. Foul called.
See, we need to understand, we don't have to pressure so much up there on the shooter. Make them shoot the ball. Keep the drive away.
Foul is, as it's Andale's 3rd team foul. They're kind of slow to the board to playing it in. It's the 3rd team foul. Here's Dolman, right wing, a 3. That's in. Kenyon Dolman with a triple, ends a 10-0 run. The foul was on Grimes, his first. And a steal by Lawrence. To the cup, Dooley to the cup. Missed a shot, put back. They're going to call goaltending. They're going to call goaltending on that, so 5 in a row for Lawrence. And this cuts it to 10-7.
Yeah, their quickness is going to be tough because they are very athletic.
I got to adjust everything into the iPad. As Andale with the ball up 10-7. 4:25 to go. Cruz Kaiser back into the game. They get it, and Cruz just threw it away. Stolen away there by Lawrence High. Joey Dooley. Here in the near corner, Romanos. 4:10 to go, first quarter against Cooper. Romanos out to Dolman. Corner 3, far side, yes. 8 in a row for Lawrence, ties the game at 10. Coach Buchanan is going to call a timeout. And it's a 30, and we'll keep it right here. Well, an 8-0 run for Lawrence.
Yeah, we're trying to adjust to their quickness even there, though. See, we let him penetrate, and then he was able to run a PTO, penetrated, and threw it back out. We've got to do a better job stopping dribble penetration. And down here on offense, the last 3 possessions, we didn't even try to execute.
Well, 4:03 to go here in the first quarter, tied at 10.
Time for adjustment. Make sure you stop and recognize. All you need to do is run better half-court offense. And down here, let's get down and stop penetration on the dribble.
Stanley back to the table. Horsch, Harp, Fowler, Kaiser, Kupker to 5 for Andale. Here's some little press put on by the Chesty Lions. Yeah, Horsch across the timeline, right-hand dribble. Between the leg dribble now for Jack. They're going to get a foul on Dooley. Dooley's first, team foul number 2. So 10 all after Andale scored 8 in a row. Here's Noah Stanley back into the ball game for Cruz Kaiser. 3:54 to play here in the first. Andale and Lawrence High tied at 10. Yeah, Jack looking to inbounds in the backcourt, and it's going to be stolen away. And two to cut, missing the shot. They're going to get Stanley with a foul. Hard foul there by Truth Pope. Truth Pope, a 6-foot sophomore. Yes, his name is Truth. And they will get Jack Horse with a foul. Jack's first, team foul number 4 on Andale. Truth Pope to the line, first one rattles in, and Lawrence has rallied off 9 in a row.
So now they're playing with confidence. They got the lead. They know they can cause problems with their pressure. We just need to stop, make sure we're running offense, but easier said than done against these athletic group.
Truth Pope hits them both. Lawrence High has scored 10 in a row. They lead 12-10, 3:48 to go here in the first. Sam Hart, right wing. Between the leg dribble for Sam. Now Jack Horse with it. Dooley, Wingert, Roman Nose, Dolman, and Pope, the 5 for Lawrence. Noah Stanley swinging at the Hart right wing. Sam, right elbow, dribbles it out, needs some help, trying to split a double team. Sam got fouled hard. No, they're going to get a tie-up. It's Andale's on the arrow. They're kind of reaching in there, Dan.
Yeah, but that's going to be the way they play. They're used to playing like this, and you just got to be tough with the basketball.
Jackson Becker in, 6-foot senior, will replace Dooley. So 3:29 to go here in the first. Lawrence High leading 12-10. Inbounds to Fowler. Good to see Caden back in there, and you cannot have him picking up number 2 here in a hurry. Ham Harp almost got it poked away and lowered it. And to the floor, Roman Pope. They're going to get, and Nick Wood loves that and took it away from Harp and calls a timeout. And a 30-second timeout will keep it here again.
This is what we've seen on film. They're going to play with a lot of emotion, and now, like we said just a little bit ago, they've got a lot of confidence in their defense right now because they know it's causing us problems. We're going to have to move. We're doing a lot of standing, watching someone trying to dribble to get open, and that's probably not going to be the way it works tonight.
12-10, Lawrence High has scored 10 in a row after Andale had 8 in a row.
Okay, get down here and do things the right way here. Make them run some offense. Right now, they haven't run maybe, 10 seconds of offense. The last 2 have been threes, and we can do better than that on defense.
Yep. Kaiser back in, back to the starting 5 for the Indians. Top of the key, a deep 3 swished home by Roman Nose. He's got 5, and it's 13 in a row, and Lawrence High leads 15-10 with 3 to go. And they are causing chaos, and Stanley lost his, picked up by Roman Nose. Looking to go, Fowler poked it away and stole it away. Well, 13 in a row for the Chesty Lions of Lawrence High out of the Sunflower League. Nick Wood said we wanted to go somewhere different. And they're getting Andale's full attention. Cruz Kaiser, far corner, a 3. Switch by Cruz. Another big 3 from Kaiser, his second of the game. 17th of the year, ends a 13-0 Lawrence High run. Pope, top of the key, a 3, missing. Rebound, Caden Fowler. Andale looking to tie or take the lead here at 2:18 to go in the first. Directing traffic, Caden Fowler with the basketball. Now right wing, Jack Horsch. Jack looking to go all the way, underhanded hook, off balance, no foul called. Rebound picked up there by Wingert for Lawrence, and we have a travel called on Lawrence High and Jackson Becker.
That's disappointing. When the shot goes up, our point guard has to be back. They're going to take off and run. There's no reason that we didn't have our point guard back ready to defend right there.
And they're looking to run. Here's Kaiser, right corner, 3, wants another. He had another! Cruz Kaiser with 3 threes, and Andale back up front, 16-15.
That doesn't surprise us. We know he's that good of a shooter. He just hadn't hit 3 in a row before, but we know he's capable of doing this.
He hit 4 big threes against Wellington back in the summer, and they're going to get a foul on Andale, and Lawrence High shooting the remainder 141 of the quarter. Foul is on Stanley, his first team foul number 5.
Okay, and if you've been watching film at all, we hope the players have. 24 is not going to hurt you shooting the ball. So therefore, if you're on 24, you make sure you don't let him penetrate, because that is his game.
Dooley first in and out and in. Kupker and Stanley coming out. Hart back in, along with Hunter Grimes. Game tied at 16. And Dooley trying to get his team back up front. Second one, yes, them both. Dooley with 4.
And here's the thing, as they substitute and bring different people in and out, their quickness does not go down when they bring in subs. In fact, they get quicker as they bring in subs, more athletic.
Lincoln Newhoffel into the game, a 6'2 sophomore in for Dooley. 17-16, Lawrence High back on top. 1:35 to play here in the first. Jack Horst to the cup, right side, underhanded hook. No, he didn't get it to drop, but Jack's going line for 2 free throws. 1:31 to play in the first.
Good drive again by Jack. Get his eyes up, almost a 3-point play.
It's a 14 foul. They will get Newfold with his first team foul number 3. First one good for Jack. And Jack with 3 points. Roman nose back in. Pope coming out. Once again tied at 17. Jack trying to get the lead back to the Indians here. They're leading by 8. Jack hits them both. 4 points, Jack Horsch. Indians back on top, 18-17. 1:29 to go here in the opening quarter. From Halstead, opening round. A skip pass reeled in there by Dooley. Now right wing. It's Romanos. Romanos to the cup, right side, layup. No. Offensive rebound. Picked up there by Harp. Harp got the rebound, though. Sam looking to go all the way to the cup. Underhanded hook. No, and Sam will go to the line for 2. Also into the game now, Adric Webb, a 5'10 junior for Lawrence.
Yeah, good drive by Sam. Of course, being athletic like he is, I'm glad to see him take it right at him right there.
And they did get a foul on Lawrence High. It is a second individual foul on Dooley. First one good for Hart. Andale leads 19-17 here. One more for Harp. Sam's first point of the night. Second one, Harp. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Fowler. Good rebound from Caden. And he puts it back up and in from the right side. Aggressive move there from Caden Fowler. And Andale's lead is 4. 21-17 with a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Dooley top.
We're out here reaching on the dribble. We don't need to do that. Stay down and just simply take away the drive.
Romanos against Horst. Romanos right side. Kicks it out to Newfold. Now out right wing, Dolman a 3. Yes, a huge 3 from Kenyon Dolman. He's got 9 to lead the way for Lawrence. And 21-20 is our score. Andale on top, 32 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Grimes here in the near corner, dribbles it around to the top. Hunter needs some help. Bounce pass to Jack Horsch. Jack right wing, up top Fowler. Caden looking to go. Driving left side to the cup, bully ball layup, good and a foul. Caden Fowler go to work, big fella. He gets the hoop and the harm, and the Andale lead is 3 and potentially a 3-point play to make it 4.
All right.
Foul is on Dolman, his second. Team foul number 5. Here is Fowler, a line, free throws good. And he's got the last 5 points, and Andale's lead is back to 4 at 24-20, 16.9 to go. Caden's gonna get a breather as Sam Kupker will come in.
Need to protect this 3-point lead right here. Do a good job here on the defensive end.
Andale once led by 8. Now the final possession of quarter number 1 to the Chesty Alliance of Lawrence. Coming in at 2-7. Romanos with a Newfold awful screen. Right wing Dooley, a deep 3, short. Rebound picked up there by Hunter Grimes, and Andale will take a 24-20 lead going into the first quarter break here from Halstead. Back in a minute. This is coverage of mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Our mission at Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys is adding empowerment to injury.
We had a recent case with a father and a minor daughter that were involved in an accident, and they called us and they had the same question. And they were mostly concerned with just getting the medical bills paid. Thankfully, through our representation, we were able to do that for them, to get the medical bills paid, and also to compensate them for their pain, suffering, and mental anguish as well.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
The hub where good times been. Brick of love where dreams begin. Brewed and baked just for you. The hub's the place for something true.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Ad Astra Radio.
24-20, Andale leads Lawrence High out of the Sunflower League. Here in the opening game of the 56th annual Adolph Rupp tournament.
A little surprising, they've come out, they've made 4 threes. That has not been them all year, so that'll be important. 15's got 2 fouls. 24 has 2 fouls, 2 of their most important players.
Here's a screen as Dooley, a left-handed dribble, in the paint slid, kicks it out to Romanos, time to key against Harp. Romanos looking to go, kicks it, Dooley left wing. Skip pass deflected and stolen away by Andale. Cruz Kaiser in the Fowler, gets it to Horsch, out of bounds off Jack. We'll reset the lineup. It is Romanos, Foster, Dolman, Simeon, and Dooley, the 5 for Lawrence. It is Kaiser, Kupker, Grimes, Harp, Horsch, the 5 for Andale. Romanos gets it right wing to Simeon. Up top to Dolman, 3 threes already. Romanos against Kaiser. Looking to go, Romanos looking to go, kicks it. Dolman a corner 3, wants a 4th, in and out. Rebound to Grimes.
Fortunate right there. He's made 3, so we've got to make sure that's one of the few players that's consistent shooting the 3 for them.
Cruz Kaiser, Tabaki, a minute into the second. Andale leads by 4. Jack Horsch to the cup, out to a wide open Kaiser. Corner 3, Cruz wants a 4th. No! Rebound picked up there by Dooley.
Sam
Lawrence.
Kupker, you had a chance. You got to get tough.
Simeon kicks it to Romanos, right wing, a 3, too strong. Rebound out of bounds off Dooley.
That's normal right there. That's Lawrence High. Come down, penetrate, and throw it right out, and shoot it quick.
Fowler.
Long rebounds, though.
Fowler back in for Grimes. Pope back in for Dooley.
Okay, 2 possessions so far in this quarter, and we haven't scored. Very important possession right here.
Yeah, nobody scored. Sam Harp across the timeline. Sam gets it to Fowler, low post right side. Out to Horsch, top of the key at 3. No, too strong. One-handed rebound, it's loose and picked up there by Lawrence High and Devin Foster. Simeon swings it, Pope corner 3, far side, too strong. Rebound picked up by Sam Harp. Here comes Andale. Harp 2-on-1. Harp to the cup and layup missing. Jack Horsch rebound. Andale gets it back. Sam Harp, step back corner 3. Too strong for Sam. Rebound to True Pope for Lawrence. 24-20. Nobody has scored here in the first 2 minutes. Andale's lead is 4 to the cup. Dolman missed a bunny from the right side. Sam Harp, another rebound.
Caden fortunate there. Looked like a foul.
Aiden Fowler with the basketball to Cruz Kaiser, left wing. 5:42 to play, and the Kupker lost the handle. Sam to the floor against True Pope. It's a held ball. It's Andale's on the arrow.
We need to do a better job passing to the post. He hadn't gotten wide. It really wasn't open. He shouldn't throw on that one. Just execute and reverse the ball again.
Grimes and Stanley back in. Kaiser and Kupker coming out for Andale. Big fella Foster coming out as Newhoffel coming back in for Lawrence. 5:37 to play here in the first half. Andale leads 24-20. Andale had an 8-0 run, or a 10-0 run, and then saw it go away. Jack Horsch with the basketball, free throw line, out to Grimes, left side shot, fake spins, kicks it out to Horsch, swinging around to Stanley, right wing. Stanley, entry pass to Horsch, jumper from 10, right side. Too strong for Jack. Rebound picked up there by Lawrence High. Roman Nose. Spin move, Simeon. Floater, off balance, foul called as Simon Simeon has got to have some of those moves that his Papa Wayne Simeon had when he was at Leavenworth and at KU, and then played big boy basketball with the Miami Heat. And Caden Fowler just picked up number 2. It's a first team foul here in quarter number 2. First one for Simeon is good.
But that's what we need to recognize. He's coming in there out of control. We don't need to do anything but let him shoot it and go get the rebound. We don't need to try to block that.
Simeon hit the first. His first point. He can cut it to 2. Harp and Fowler out. Kuker and Kaiser back in. Here comes Becker back in for Lawrence as Dolman's coming out with 2 fouls. So 24-20, Andale with the lead. 5:12 to play here in the first half from Halstead. First round of the Adolph Rupp tournament. Inbounds to Noah Stanley, being pressured by Simeon. Noah needs to get across the timeline. He does. Bounce pass to Kuker. Jumper on the way. Off the window and in for Sam. Gives Stanley the assist. Kuker.
Good job by Noah Stanley, under control when he came down. Made a good bounce pass to Sam and got it right off the backboard. Beautiful fundamental basketball.
Back to a 4-point Andale lead, 26-22. 4:47 to play here in the half. Dribble handoff Simeon. Here Tabniki spins. In the paint, shot fake. Left side layup is in for Simeon. Simeon shot faked, and he's got the last 4 for Lawrence High. It's down to 2 again, 26-24. Kuker to the cup, layup left side, good. There's Sam. That's the last 4 Andale points. Back and forth we go. Back to a 4-point lead for the Indians, 28-24. 4:20 remaining here in the half. Romanos will dribble it back out in between the circles to Becker. Right-handed dribble, right side. Becker, he got away with palming. They didn't call it. Simeon out to Newhoffel, a corner 3 near side. No, Jack Horst skies high for that rebound, a foul in backcourt on Lawrence. I believe it's on Becker. He was in the vicinity. That will be his first. Team foul number 1 on the Chessie Lions here in quarter number 2.
Good stretch here by Sam Kuker. Good rebound there by Jack Horst. Got to take care of the basketball. Be tough. Don't relax after you get it.
Newhoffel out as Wingert back in. 28-24, a steal on the inbounds by Jack Horst. It was stolen away by Roman. And an offensive foul, and Jack, after turning the ball over, throws a huge charge on this end of the floor.
Good play, Jack Horst. Once again, shows why he's defensive player of the league last year.
Wingert with his first team foul number 2 on Lawrence High. Halfway gone by here, quarter number 2. We have a stoppage as Jackson Becker of Lawrence High needs to tie his shoe. And we're going to get back to action. I like the Andale student section in the underneath the bucket that Lawrence High is going to, our bucket to our left. Cruz Kaiser here in the near corner. Cruz out to Kuker. Tabniki. Now Jack Horst with a touch. Bounce pass to Grimes in between. Cruz Kaiser right wing, left-handed dribble, gets in the Grimes, out to Kuker here in the near corner, in the Grimes, low post right side, Grimes to the cup, plays it in!
There we go, nice execution, stopped and ran offense that time.
Grimes with 5, and Andale's lead is 6. Roman knows, turnaround jumper, 13-footer, no, and it's a foul on Andale.
I just don't get it. I just don't understand what we're worrying about. We can't worry about this block and shot stuff. Just concentrate on stopping penetration and getting rebounds. They're going to miss a lot of them. What do we say? They only shoot, 33%.
How does Noah have 3 fouls? I didn't realize he had 3 fouls. But Noah with 3. First one is short for Romanos. Here comes Sam Harpin.
And that's going to hurt. Noah's did a good job of handling the ball against the press.
Romanos with 1 more, trying to cut this back to 5. Second one, yes. Romanos with 6. 30-25 is our score. Andale on top with 3:25 to go here in the half. They get into the front court as Harp gets to the Kaiser. Cruz looking to go left side to Kuper, baseline left side. Dribbles it back out against Wingert. Jack Horst with the basketball. It's Lawrence High frustrating the Indians. Jack lost it and stolen away by Romanos. 2-on-1 and to the cup. Romanos lays it in right side. Romanos with 8. And Lawrence High has scored 5 in a row, and a foul on Romanos near midcourt. Romanos is going to get the foul, his first. It's team foul number 3 on Lawrence High here in quarter number 2. Here comes the big fella, Foster, back in.
Number 14, Devin Foster.
So who's going to come out? They got 6 on, they're about to have 6 on the floor. And it will be Simeon coming out. Jack Horse will play it here 10 rows below us here at Halstead. Great Andale faithful making their way here. Some Lawrence fans making the trip a long ways down here. Horse inbounds into the front court. It's Hunter Grimes. Hunter needs some help, and Hunter stepped on the baseline and caused havoc. There was Devin Foster as Grimes turns it over.
All right, let's see if we keep him out of the lane this time on the dribble. Don't let him penetrate. Make him shoot it and go get the rebound. I've said it too many times. It seems easy from up here. We're pressuring the shooter way too much. They've only proven that one guy can make it, and that's 15.
Graham Rutt and Carter Bishop in as Kaiser comes out along with Grimes. So now Bishop and Rutt gonna have to be big here. They were big a little bit on Friday night against Haven. Also back into the game, Webb for Lawrence High. They get it to Dolman, far corner, right wing to Wingert. They feed it, too deep on the pass, it's out of bounds. It was off of Horch. It looked like it was deflected off Jack's back. It'll stay with the Chesty Lions. It's Wingert, Foster, Dolman, Webb, and Dooley, the 5 for Lawrence. They inbound to Dooley, lost the handle, it's out of bounds, and Coach Buchanan was like, that should be our ball. It was right there in front of him. Now Adric Webb will inbound right in front of the Andale bench to Dooley. Dooley, a left-handed dribble, 10 out of the key against Bishop. Wingert, right wing into a cutting Dolman, and he got called for steps. That was a good job by Sam Kuper to apply the pressure.
Got a couple young guys in here. It'll be tough to get the ball down the court and run a set play. That's the danger of when they're playing full court.
Yep. Sam Harp will bring it up the floor across the timeline. Out to Kuper, right wing, 2:20 to go in the half. Andale's lead is 30-27. Underhanded hook, off the window and in. Give him the hoop on the arm. Sam Kuper with 6 second quarter points, looking for number 7.
He's definitely given us a spark. Caden Fowler's been in foul trouble. Sam Cooper's come to play tonight, did a very good job.
Foul on Lawrence High. It's the 4th team foul.
And that might have been
Dolman?
I'm not sure who that was on. They didn't mark it up
They haven't marked it yet. It is on Dolman, his 3rd.
Is that 15?
Yes.
Yeah, that's an important.
Yep. Sam Kuper a line for 1. To extend it to 6, in and out. Jack Horse trying to get the offensive rebound. It's deflected out of bounds. It stays with the Indians. It was last touched by Dooley.
Good effort, Jack Horse. Get us another possession.
2:14 remaining here in the half. Andale's lead is 32-27. Inbounds to Bishop. Almost got poked away. Carter did get it poked away. It's out of bounds. We have a foul. I believe they're going to get Jack with a foul. It went out of bounds, but it is a foul
on Jack Horse. And those are frustration fouls. You can't do it. But really, Carter Bishop, you got to be strong with the ball. You're sitting over there on the bench. You know how they're playing. They're going to grab. They're going to reach. You have to make sure you're tough with it.
So Jack's first, team foul number 3 on Andale. 2:11 to play here in the first half, and the clock did not start, and we have a timeout on the floor. 32-27, Andale leads with 2:11 to play here in the first half. Let's get a 30-second break in. We're back in 30 as this is coverage of mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
At My Great Clip Salon, I get to use my skills as a stylist to make you look and feel great. It's important to me to listen to what customers want, and seeing them light up at the end of their cut, that's what I love about my job. I'm Katie, and I'm a Great Clip Salon stylist.
Ad Astra Radio.
2:11 to play here in the first half. Opening game of the 56th annual Adolph Rupp basketball tournament here from Halstead. Andale leads 32-27 in a first quarter that was 24-20 in favor of the Indians. Andale's largest lead once again was 10-2, and then Lawrence High rallied off 13 in a row to lead by 5, 15-10, and it's just been an interesting first half here from Halstead.
This is easy on these last 2 minutes. 15's out of the game, there is no doubt. Keep it out of the lane, make them shoot it outside.
Roman knows with the basketball to, got over there to winger right wing. Up top, Dooley against Jack Horsch. Jack almost trying to poke away, and he did poke it away from Dooley. All the way, Jack to the cup, and he lays it in from the right side. Transition bucket, Jack Horsch. He's got 6, and the Andale lead is 7. 34-27 with 1:41 to play in the half. Roman knows left elbow and a double dribble on him.
There you go, see. Keep them out, make them frustrated a little bit. Kind of giving them a little bit of their own medicine there.
Yeah.
Good play by Jack and Sam right there, by Hunter Grimes, everybody. All right, see if you can take care of the ball here this last minute, 37. Keep this lead to 7 or more.
Yep, that'd be huge. Kaiser back in as well for Andale. Grimes also came back in. And there's a deflection. It'll stay with the Indians at 1:29 remaining.
Still, that's what crews you can do. You can come down and help us break the press a little bit, but then stop and come to a jump stop and then make the pass.
Becker back in for Roman Nose. So it's Becker, winger, Pope, Foster, Simeon, the 5 for Lawrence. Kaiser, Kupker, Grimes, Hart, Horsch, the 5 for Andale. And Kupker, and they got a whistle before the steal. Foul is on Dooley?
On 14.
Oh, 14. That is Foster's second, and team foul number 5, and Andale is shooting the remainder of the half. And Sam Kupker has been a big spark here in quarter number 2, has 6. 0 of 1 at the free throw line. That one crawled off on him on the first.
And that's disappointing. He was our free throw participant in the contest.
And he was very warmed up.
And here he is. What did he miss? He's 1 out of 3, I believe.
Dooley and Roman Nose back in.
Just like the last 2 possessions, stop, make them run offense, keep the ball on the perimeter.
One more for Kupker, and this would get it to 8 to tie it, the largest lead. Offensive rebound to Grimes, missed it. Hunter turnaround jumper on the way. No, too strong. Rebound, and 2 Lawrence High players to the floor.
Oh my gosh.
And
now he called it on Jack Horsch.
They called it out on Jack?
No, they called a foul on Jack, and that's a big foul.
That is a big foul. That's Jack's second. Team foul number 4. As Graham Rutt comes back in for Andale, as Jack's going to get a breather here at 1:23 to go. This is a critical 80 seconds for Andale with their 2 leading scorers both on the bench. And Caden Fowler as well. Roman to Pope to the cup right side, jumper missing. Graham Rutt with a big rebound there for Andale.
And that's what we're getting at. See, they're going to miss even those right there.
Bruce Kaiser across the timeline, split double team, kicks it out to Harp. Sam in the paint, jumper 13 is too strong. Rebound Grimes, killing the offensive glass is Hunter, and he gets fouled, and Hunter will shoot 2. That was another huge O-board for Hunter Grimes. No, they called a foul?
No,
jump ball. And it's Lawrence on the arrow.
Got to learn to keep the ball up. Hunter Grimes, you're strong enough. Just keep the ball up after you rebound.
48 seconds of play here in the half. The Indian lead is 7 at 34-27. Romanos in between the circles against Kupker. Romanos kicks it to Dooley in the far corner. Right wing Dooley going to work against Grimes. Dooley off balance shot left side, foul call.
See, that's Sam Cooper's job. He was in help position, and he didn't get over there to help on the Hunter Grimes, on that guy driving right there.
Graham Rutt with his first and team foul number 5 on the Indians. And that will send Dooley to the free throw line. 4 points, Joey Dooley. A 7-point lead for Andale. Free throw, off balance, and just kind of had an awkward motion with the shot there by Dooley.
Yeah, and we've talked about this. This is not his forte. His forte is driving, just like he did last time. And so this is simple. It's so simple from here to say what we need to do.
And he connects on the second. Dooley with 5. Makes it 34-28. As Kyrie McGee into the game for the first time, a 6'3" senior for Lawrence High. 34-28, Andale up 6, 32.6 to go. Sam Harp gets on inbounds. Sam trying to bring up the floor, does across the timeline. Sam to a cutting Grimes to the cup, and Hunter gets fouled, and he'll get 2 at 26.2 remaining in the half. That was a good find by Sam.
Still, we need to, when we break this, last 2 guys, Cruz and now Sam Harp, you guys need to come to a jump stop and make the good, solid pass.
McGee with his first. Hunter Grimes to the free throw line. Hunter on the season is 11 of 25. Free throw called off for Grimes.
So I think that puts us 1 out of our last 5.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the iPad stats. As Roman knows back in. Dooley also back in as Wingert and Becker will sit down. Well, you need the second one. It would push it back to 7 again. Second one, Grimes crawled in. Hunter Grimes with 6. 35-28 Indians with 23 seconds to go. And Dan, right now, it's currently 11-8 second quarter after a really fast-paced first quarter that saw 44 combined points. Romanos with 10. McGee screen. Romanos left-handed Durrell right wing. Step back jumper. Romanos, he missed it. Kaiser rebound. Andale with 2. Cruz Kaiser from the volleyball line, as good as it goes, hit the left side of the backboard. Well, Andale will take a 35-28 lead into the halftime break here from Halstead. And we have a good one here from Halstead to open up the 56th annual Adolph Rupp tournament. We're back with the First National Bank halftime report after this. 35-28 Andale. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Coverage of Andale Indians basketball continues next with the First National Bank halftime report. First National Bank is first for you. On the way, we'll recap tonight's first half. The Andale Indians play on Ad Astra Radio.
Nurses partner with a staffing agency that puts you first. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing offers top weekly pay, full benefits, and a nurse-owned team that's available 24 hours a day. Whether you want travel, local, contract, or PRN shifts, let Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing help you find the right fit so you can focus on providing that exceptional patient care. Apply now with Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing at ckmedicalstaffing.com.
This Valentine's Day, show your car a little love at Hutch Auto Body. From minor dings to major repair, we treat every vehicle like our own. No surprises, just quality craftsmanship you can trust. Fall back in love with your ride today. Stop in at 16 East Avenue A in Hutch. Hutch Auto Body. First class service, on time, every time.
This is Lane Gillespie with your Ad Astra Radio halftime report. Well, following their success from last week, going 2-0, including upsetting number 2 Iowa State, the KU men's basketball team is finally ranked again at the number 19 spot after being outside of the top 25 last week. The loss for Iowa State, plus their loss against Cincinnati on Saturday, made them the heaviest drop in the top 25 poll, moving from number 2 to number 9 now in the country. Arizona is not only the number 1 team in the nation, but the unanimous number 1 team, as currently the leaders in the Big 12 are 18-0 on the season. UConn, Michigan, Purdue, and Duke each moved up a spot to be in the top 5. Houston is now number 6 in the country. And a lot of that success for KU last week was thanks to their star freshman Darren Peterson, who the Big 12 announced today was the Big 12 Newcomer of the Week. He averaged 21 points per game in their last 2 games, including having 26 points in 23 minutes in their win on Friday against the Baylor Bears. In that game, he became the first KU freshman to score at least 25 points points, shooting 80% since Josh Jackson did in 2017. Peterson was also named to the Big 12 starting five this week alongside Arizona's Jaden Bradley, UCF's Themis Folks, Cincinnati's Baba Miller, and Texas Tech's JT Toppin. Toppin was named the Big 12 Player of the Week this week. In the NFL, a reunion may be in store for the Kansas City Chiefs. This morning it was announced that the Chiefs requested to interview Eric Bieniemy for a potential offensive coordinator role, a role that he had with Kansas City from 2018 to 2022, where they won 2 Super Bowls with him as the offensive coordinator. Currently, Bieniemy is the running backs coach for the Chicago Bears. Matt Nagy, who served as the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs over the past couple of seasons, just finished off his final year in his contract, and he is currently a candidate to possibly get a head coaching job, with some reports saying that he could likely be the next head coach of the Tennessee Titans. Tonight's the final college football game of the 2025-26 season. The College Football Playoff National Championship will be played at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, as the hometown Miami Hurricanes, the number 10 seed and one of the surprises of the College Football Playoff, play the number 1 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. Indiana is looking for their first title in program history. Miami looking for their 6th, but the first since 2001. Kickoff tonight is set for 6:30. And lastly, coming up tomorrow, we'll have plenty more of high school basketball action as part of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio. We'll have day 1 of the Sterling Invitational tomorrow. Starting off on Lions Radio, we'll have Lions versus Scott City Boys starting at 3 o'clock. Then at 4:30 on Smoky Hills Rock 95.5, we'll have the Smoky Valley versus Scott City Girls. Just after, at 6 o'clock, we'll have the Smoky Valley and Trinity Catholic Boys on 95.5. And then also on Kansas Rocks 100.3, we'll have the Lions versus Sterling Girls at 6 o'clock. And then at 7:30, we will have Trinity Catholic versus Southeast of Saline Girls on 100.3 and Sterling versus Kingman Boys on Sterling Radio. You can check out all the games on broadcast live on the broadcast booth page on adastraradio.com, where you can also stream them live. That's your halftime report. More basketball coverage is coming up after this.
On the court, every pass, shot, and rebound matters, just like every decision you make with your money. First National Bank is proud to support Andale Indians basketball because we know it takes teamwork, dedication, and hustle to win. Qualities we bring to our customers every single day. From checking accounts to loans, we're here to help you score big with your financial goals. First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Ryan Burkamp. At Burkamp Insurance Center, a member of Iron Insurance Partners, protecting what matters most has always been our mission. We are still rooted right here in your community, offering local service, trusted guidance, and a growing network of support. From farms to families to businesses, we are here to help you protect what matters most, because your hometown is our hometown. Call us today at 620-662-7067 or stop by and see us at 300 North Main Street, South Hutchinson.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back in Halstead as Andale leads 35-28 over Lawrence. A good first half here to start off day number 1 of the Adolph Rupp Invitational. Easton Mills, our studio engineer, back in Hutchinson. Reed Huckins is back with us, as I mentioned, doing his awesome camera work on Ad Astra TV. Alongside Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Dan, we saw a lot of up and downs in that first half here. You're going to see that here. Both these teams played Friday night. We saw an 8-point lead for Andale after they scored 10 in a row. Then we saw 13 in a row from Lawrence to take their largest lead at 15-10. We've seen back and forth, but Andale's been able to keep this at a 3-possession game, basically.
Yeah, the keys, you have to adjust to their athletic ability and their quick hands and so on. But down here, and people are really probably tired of hearing it, but all we got to do is keep them out of the lane and make them shoot. We've shown that 15 can make them, but even then, he's a 29% three-point shooter coming in. So do I think they're going to consistently make those? No. But we don't need to be fouling inside on the shots because that's not them. They're a 33% field goal shooting team. You force them to shoot the ball from the outside and then contest the bona fide three-point shooters. Don't foul them in the lane. There's no reason to do that.
Let's look at the first half numbers. First for Lawrence, 9 from Kenyon Dolman, who is 3 of 6 from the field, but 3 of 5 from distance. Roman Nose with 8. He's 3 of 7 from the field, and including 1 of 3 from 3. Dooley with 5, Simeon with 4, Pope with 2. That's all the scoring for Lawrence, as they are 8 of 22 from the field at 36%, 4 of 13 from 3. Dan, they're 31%, 8 of 12 from the three-point line. They're 8 of 12 free throw line, 67%. They had 8 rebounds and 8 first half turnovers. For Andale, Cruz Kaiser leading the way with 9. He's 3 of 6. He's 3 of 5 from 3. Sam Kupker, Hunter Grimes, Jack Horsch, each with 6. Caden Fowler with 7. But Caden was on the bench a while with his second foul. Sam Arp with 1. Andale's 12 of 23 from the field at 52%. 4 of 8 from 3, 50%. But here's the free throw line again, Dan. They're coming in shooting 58% from the free throw line on the season through 9 games. They're 7 of 12 through the first half, 7 of 12, 58%, 19 rebounds. For Andale, they had 10 first half turnovers.
Okay, got to do a better job on the free throw line, but then you stop and think a little bit, okay, Jack Horsch, you know we got to have you out there on the court.
Yep.
You got to be available. You can't be making fouls in the backcourt. His 2 fouls are from a scramble and trying to get an offensive rebound over the back. Caden Fowler, as well as Sam Cooper played, but we still got to have you. You can't be making any type of those silly fouls. So we got to have both of those. Availability is going to be huge right here. Noah Stanley, that pressure is tough. You've got 3 fouls. How many of them from reaching in the lane, trying to stop a drive? You need to make sure you're under containment there. So all of those things become important, especially when you're playing an athletic team. Got to take care of the ball, and you got to take away what they're good at. What are they good at? Penetrating, playing fast. Okay, and they try to get points from their defense. Be strong with the basketball. All right, here we go. It's our ball when we come back out.
Right.
We're up by 7. We went, 3 possessions, 4 possessions? It was, we were up by 34-27.
Yeah.
Remember that? And we said, okay, we got to maintain this 7-point lead.
Yep.
And we went 4 or 5 possessions and didn't get anything.
Yep.
And we didn't get a field goal. So.
Let's take a quick 1-minute break. We'll have the third quarter next, as this has been the First National Bank halftime report. 35-28, Andale leads. We're back in a minute with the second half here from Halstead. This is coverage of the midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
This is the First National Bank halftime report. To learn how they put you first, visit fnbhutch.bank. Stream Ad Astra Radio's high school sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
Winter chores don't stop, and neither do you. With a new John Deere Gator utility vehicle from Prairie Land Partners, getting the job done is a whole lot more comfortable. A heated cab that seats 3, a redesigned customizable cargo box, plus 4-wheel drive with up to 4,000 pounds of towing, making a machine you'll want to climb into. Special financing offers are available. Stop by or learn more online at prairielandpartners.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Prairie Land Partners.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help.
Heartland Soil Services.
And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
The new Reinke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Reinke systems. At Reinke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Reinke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Reinke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Reinke dealer. Reinke, more right than rain.
Welcome back to Halstead as Andale it leads 35-28 with the basketball. Kaiser, Grimes, Harp, Horsch, Fowler. The 5 for the Indians as Noah Stanley does not start half number 2 with the 3 personal fouls. Romanos, Foster, Dolman, Simeon, Dooley, the 5 for Lawrence. Andale going right to left, to our left and your left if you're watching on Ad Astra TV. Throwing it around to Kaiser. Bounce pass to a cutting Fowler. It gets a layup from the right side.
Great execution, the set play. Coach Buchanan called from the sideline.
Kaiser the assist. We're back here, 37-28. Andale leads by 9, largest lead of the game. Here's a long 2. Simeon missed it. Rebound tapped out to Romanos. Foster looking to go work against Grimes. Kicks it out. Romanos free throw line. 14-footer straight away. In and out. In and out Romanos. Rebound picked up there by Caden Fowler. Here comes Andale to a wide open Grimes. Takes a dribble. Shot faked and lays it in from the left side.
Great start to the quarter.
And a double-digit lead for the Indians at 39-28. A minute into the second. Good start. And there's a poked away and stolen away Jack Horch. Jack with the steal to the cup and lays it in. And all 3 possessions for Andale have been at the rim. And they lead by 13 at 41-28. 6:47 to play in the third. Timeout called by Lawrence High. And a full will get a 30 in. 41-28 Andale with 6:47 to go. Back in 30. This is coverage of Mid-Season Tournament Weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Well, Andale, after their 35-28 halftime lead, they have scored 6 in a row, Dan, and they've all been left side of the cup.
Good execution on a set play, but then good defense on both on the end and got 2 more layups.
A 13-point lead for the Indians. 41-28 to the cup. Romanos poked away, and they're going to get Horsch with his 3rd personal foul on a block. Team foul number 1 on the Indians here in quarter number 3. Well, now Coach Buchanan will go to Noah Stanley and bring Jack out. Newhoffel back in for Lawrence High. Wingert coming out.
Going to mark that down, 41-28 when Jack went out.
Yeah, this is going to be huge. And the Dooley, low post left side. Dooley poked away and stolen by Horsch. Or Sam to the cup. Miss. Put back.
What a
Kaiser.
play,
That was a huge
Kaiser.
put back. How about that from Cruz? You better write that down, Dan, for a play of the game. And Cruz has 11. A Newhoffel, left wing, entry pass into Foster. Going to work. Layup. Good, in the foul hoop and the harm for Foster. Grimes with a foul, his 2nd team foul number 2. Wow, just what a sequence. Ensenado Andale run. As Foster will shoot 1 at 43-30.
It's still 8 shots at the goal right off the backboard.
Foster's free throw
to
is
start
good.
the quarter, so nothing but positive there.
43-31 Andale with 6:12 to go to a wide open Grimes to the cup. Right side lays it in. Andale does it again at the cup. Hunter Grimes is going to work. He's got 10.
All 10 shots have been layups.
14-point lead for Andale. 45-31, 2 minutes into the third. Romanos losing the handle to Foster to the cup. Layup, no. They're going to get another foul. They're going to get Grimes with number 3. Team foul number 3 on Andale here in quarter number 3. And that'll send Foster back to the line, and you're going to see Sam Kupker come back in.
But what's disappointing, Levin hurt us because why? He dribbled and did penetration. We're worrying about him shooting the ball? No, we just take away penetration.
Yep. Here's Devin Foster back to the free throw line, and that one too strong. Here's Kupker coming in for Grimes. Well, Sam Kupker, big second quarter, Dan. He's going to continue to play big minutes for this team.
So the pressure is on Caden Fowler. We need to keep you out on the court. You can't afford.
Yeah, he cannot afford number 3. In and out and in for Foster. Hits the second of the two-shot foul as Truth Pope back in for Foster. 45-32, Andale on top, 5:54 to play here in the third. And they're going to do it again. Here's Cruz Kaiser, almost got it poked away. Split a double team, Cruz here near wing. Kaiser. Coach Buchanan calling baseline. Swing it to Kuker, right wing, into Fowler, low post right side. Caden to the cup, right side, missed the shot, and he's going to get 2 free throws at 5:40 to go. And Dan, there's another shot at the rim.
Gotta like it. This is exactly the way Andale needs to play against this team. Make them play defense on the half court.
Foul is on Roman Nose, his second team foul number 1.
So
Fowler
here we are,
too
back
strong
at the
on
free throw line. Come on now.
Yep. A place where Andale went 58% in the first half. And Caden can become the third Indian in double figures here. Seeing a good balanced scoring here tonight in Halstead. And swishes the second one home. Caden Fowler with 10. 46-32. Andale back up 14, tying their largest lead of the game. 5:32 to play here in the third. Pope to Romanos. Top of the key in between the circles against Kaiser. Romanos back with it. Dooley's back in there for Lawrence High. Dooley left wing against Stanley. To the cup. Offensive foul. Sam Hart drawing a charge. The second charge drawn by Andale here tonight. They will get Dooley with the offensive foul.
Excellent job. Got position, didn't try to block the shot, stayed his ground, got the charge.
For Dooley, that is his third personal foul. Team foul number 2. Andale looking to go to work and foul, and they're going to get Dooley. Dooley thought and they get a technical on Dooley. That's 4 on him.
Third on the personal, and then he gets another one.
3.
Well,
Did he have 3 before because he's going to commit the personal and then the technical,
So
because
he
if
gets
that's
2.
5.
Yeah.
So Dooley got the 4th and he got teed up. So that should be number 5.
No, I think this one is the 4th. Anyway.
He just fouled out of the game, Dan. They put him with 5. Free throw is good for Caden Fowler. So Jolie Dooley will foul out of this ball game at 5:13 to go in the third and leaves with 5 points scored.
That's very important.
That is very important, Dan.
He's a very steady player for him.
Second one, Caden hit them both. Huge free throws from Caden Fowler. When they needed a pair to be dropped, they were. Caden has 12. It's ball out of bounds for Andale. As it's Newhoffel. I believe Simeon came back in, inbounds to Noah Stanley. 48-32, Indians lead by 16. 5:08 to go here in the third. No Jolie Dooley the final rest 13-plus minutes for Lawrence High the rest of the way. Kuker, right wing. Sam skip past to Kaiser. Kaiser looking to go. Shot fake, 15-footer. Cruz in and out. Rebound Fowler. Put back, no. Caden's going back to the free throw line with his 5th rebound.
You can see how important Noah Stanley is with the rest of this game. He can't afford another foul because he handled the pressure, got the ball in bounds, and then we could able to get the ball into half-court offense.
Foul on Lawrence. Free throw for Caden. Nothing but net. He's hit the last 3 in a row.
He stayed on the line the last 3 shots. He hasn't moved, and that's helped him.
Foster with his 3rd. Team foul number 5. Andale's shooting the final 4:51. Too strong. Kaiser with the rebound, though. Huge rebound from Cruz. Andale with the possession. Sam Harp left wing to Sam Kuker. Swing it to Noah Stanley in the far corner. Noah out to Sam Harp, top of the key. 4:40 to go in the third. Indians lead by 17 here in the Rupp tournament. Cruz Kaiser bounce pass to Caden Fowler looking to play bully ball right baseline. Skip pass. Harp, White, left wing a triple. Yes! Big 3 from Sam.
Great pass from Caden Fowler. Took his time, looked down the floor, and found Sam Harp.
Sam Harp with 4, and the Indians lead by 20 at 52-22. 4:15 to go. Romanos turnaround jumper right side swish.
He earned that one.
Yes,
That's okay.
he did.
That's okay because you kept him from getting clear to the hole.
Roman knows with the bucket, 52-34. Andale leads with 4 minutes to go here in the third. Sam Harp in between the rings, top of the key, bounce past to Kaiser against Newhoffel. Kaiser with the left-handed dribble to Fowler, looking to go. Fowler underhanded hook, left side on reverse, he laid it in. 15 points for Fowler with Jack Horsch on the bench. The lead is back to 20 for Andale. Roman knows a deep three, no. Offensive rebound to Pope. And a whistle as a full subs, basically a line change for Lawrence High. It's a jump ball. It's Lawrence's on the arrow. Simeon, Winger, Becker, Simeon, and as Rutt coming back in for Kaiser. McGee also back in. 3:36 to go here in the third. Andale's lead is 20, 54-34. Up top to McGee against Graham Rutt. Now to Pope, or Webb. Your underhanded hook, jump off balance shot, right side missing, foul called. Foul on Harp, his first. Team foul number 4 on Andale. And that will send Adric Webb to the free throw line for Lawrence High. Free throw too strong off the back iron.
Okay, play for the rebound right here. They haven't proved they can make very many free throws.
Yep. One more for Adric Webb to make it 19. Second one, he hit the second. He's into the book for the first time. Lead is 19 for the Indians, 54-35 with 3:21 to go here in the third. Sam Kupker in the far corner, out to Graham Rutt. Graham out to Kupker, swinging it to Harp in the far corner. Sam, right corner three, hit a second three! Sam Harp, back-to-back triples for QB1.
Looking more and more comfortable as the season's gone on, shooting the basketball.
22-point lead for the Indians, 57-35. Pope out to McGee, right wing, a three. No. Graham Rutt with the rebound. Another rebound for the Indians. Sam Harp, bounce pass to Rutt. Now to Kupker in the far corner, bounce pass to Harp against Winger. Sam, bounce pass, kicks it. Graham Rutt, wide open here, corner three. No, too strong. Rebound tap. And chased down there by Wingert and a foul, and it's the 15th foul. Both teams in the bonus here the rest of the third quarter.
Still, good job on offense down here. Did a good job. We just didn't quite get the shot.
Graham Rutt with his second. Team foul number 5 as Wingert will go to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 on the season according to the stats we were provided. First one too strong. Kaiser coming back in for Andale. Sam Harp going to come out. As Becker in for second one, crawls in there for Caleb Wingert. He's into the book. 57-36. Andale leads by 21, 2.5 to go here in the third. Bruce Kaiser to Graham Rutt, right wing. To Stanley in the far corner. Now to Kaiser, left-handed dribble, Cruz. Cruz will now dribble with his left. Entry pass, almost stolen away, but Fowler playing bully ball, right side of the lane. Caden to the cup, lays it up, missed it. Rebound picked up there by Simeon. For Lawrence High, Simeon right wing, Simeon in the paint, kicks it out. Wide open Becker, corner three, no. Backside rebound, picked up there by McGee, and they will get a foul. It's on, I believe it's on Noah.
Yeah, it is. His fourth.
Yep, that's number 4. Sam Hart coming back in. Now send Kyrie McGee to the free throw line for Lawrence High. First one too strong. Here comes Romano's back in for Simeon.
See, we've been fortunate. There are 2 for 5, maybe at the best 3 for 6 here in the last few sequences.
I'll look at the, so let's see. They're 11 of 18, or 11 of 20 from the line now. Missed them both. Sam Harp with the rebound, 57-36. Sam that was deflected. Or no, they got a foul.
Yeah.
Foul is on McGee. That's number 2, and Sam Harp will go to the line. Dan, Andale is shooting 20 of 35 from the field. Lawrence is 10 of 29. The Indians 11-18 at the free throw line. Lawrence is 12 of 21. Sam Harp to the free throw line, 7 points for Sam. First one for Harp, nothing but net. 8 points for Harp, looking for 9. And they're getting pretty balanced here tonight. As Pope coming in for Wingert. Simeon back in for McGee. As Bishop back in for the Indians. And Fowler's going to get a breather. Second one, Harp. Yes, got it to drop. 9 points, Sam Harp. He can become the fourth Indian, the fourth Indian in this game to get the double figures if he can get there. 59-36, and 1:45 to go. Roman knows a deep 3 left wing and air ball. Rebound, chase, and it's going to go out of bounds to Andale.
Now they've got him playing one-on-one basketball, exactly what you wanted, Andale.
Yep. Graham Rutt to inbound. Inbound to bounce pass.
My Lord.
Graham stolen away by Webb, and a foul.
That's when you remind your player, we are in white.
Yes.
We are in white.
And they're going to wear their whites the entire tournament as the number 1 seed. Sam Harp to inbound. Inbounds to a deep, and it's right, and he lost it again. Stolen away, True Pope. Step back, wide open, Simeon a 3, yes. His father known to shoot the 3 in his college days at KU. 59-39, Andale with 2-on-1. Bishop to the cup and gets a layup from the left side. Sam Harp, another assist.
But you can see why we miss Noah Stanley and Jack Horsch when we're making these turnovers that we just can't afford.
Roman Nose missed a shot. Rebound to Rudd. Here's Cruz Kaiser at the top. Cruz has 11 points. And Sam, he got fouled, Sam, to a Bishop again. Bishop missed the bunny left side. Rebound loose is picked up there by Pope. Well, you cannot be missing from point-blank range. 61-39, Indians on top, 45 seconds to go in the third. Simeon right elbow, kicks it to Roman Pope. Roman Pope spins in the lane. Runner, short. He's going to get 2 free throws at 37.3 to go in the third. Foul is on Rutt. That's number 3 on Graham. And Roman Nose back to the free throw line. Roman Nose has 10 to lead the way for Lawrence. First one good. Loser turns around and plays Thursday against the loser between Rose Hill and Garden Plain. Winner plays Friday night against the winner of that game. Webb coming out as Foster back in. Haven't seen Dolman back in for a while there for Lawrence High, but we haven't seen Jack Horsch in for a while. Roman knows his second is good. He's got 12. 61-41, Andale up 20, and Bishop threw it away into the hands of Pope. Missing the shot was Pope, and Roman knows gets a put back from the right side. He's got 14 to lead the way. It's 18. Here's Graham Wright. Take it to the cup. Graham layup is in. And Sam Harp's going to get another assist. And Graham is into the book. 63-43, Andale with 13 ticks remaining in the third. The Indians looking to get to 3 in a row and try to get to the semifinals. Romanos in the lane. Runner, too strong. Got it back. Put back, no. And he's fouled by Kupker. Sam's first. And 2 free throws, Romanos. With 2.1 remaining in the third. Romanos has 14, and a lot of them have been a while. And I can see Joey Dooley, who fouled out of the ball game with 5+ minutes in the third, just like, I should be out there. Free throw, Romanos is short. Well, Lawrence High gave Andale a run early, but the Indians came out cooking to start this second half. Led 35-28, outscoring them by 13 at least. It is currently a 28-point third quarter for Andale, 28 15. And that is equaling to outscoring them by 13. Now we have an official going over there to Grant Williams. Works for us at Ad Astra, doing some games. He's the PA announcer here. Nick Barnes, they're going to get someone out of this game. Okay, well, A.D. Buchanan telling the guys to calm down. The student section. Second one, Roman nose, in and out. Rebound to Foster. Put back no at half of a second. The clock did go down to double zeros. Foul on the Indians. It's on Kupker. His second. And 2 free throws for Foster with no time remaining. Foster with 4. They're going to put more time on the clock, Dan. They should put at least half of a second back. Free throw Foster is short.
Yeah, either way, we just did a poor job of trying to block out right there. So.
And now, another stoppage. Now one more. The game's at 20. Don't really want to extend this game as much. Second one good, Foster. 5 points for him, 63-44. Here's a heave, 3/4 heave by Bishop. And that'll do it for the third. Andale's lead is 63-44. We're back in a minute with the fourth quarter. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back in Halstead, Andale's lead is 63-44, a quarter where Andale scored 28 points, Dan, and that's most points we've seen in a quarter by this team all year.
Yeah, they're still playing, making us play a little bit ragged. We did a good job, and then we went for 2 minutes and played pretty sloppy basketball. But this is the value of trying to get back to your normal players here. See if Jack Horsch and Hunter Grimes and Noah can settle us down here a little bit. We just need to get a good 2 to 4 minutes here, solid basketball.
Definitely. Then get ready for 3 days of practice and see a familiar face coming up Friday night at 6. Hunter Grimes right wing, and they lost it and stolen away by Roman Pope, and he got it poked away, and we have a held ball. It's Lawrence's on the arrow.
See, and that's what we mean. That's way too sloppy already, and now you have to be careful because emotions are going to be important right here.
And I mean, this is a 19-point game, and I've seen it before. I've seen big leads slip away, and the Indians don't really want to see one go away. And I think I just saw Caden Fowler's like, just let's go. We're up 19.
Yeah.
Simeon across the Dragon logo here at half court. Simeon right-hand dribble against Stanley, who's in there with 4. A Foster screen. Roma knows to a cutting Simeon. Missed a bunny. Rebound picked up there by Caden Fowler. Another rebound for Caden. He's got 6 on the night. They get into the front court. Jack Horsch here near side. Jack Horsch trying to get in double figures. To Grimes in the far corner. Skip past Kaiser. Oh, it's stolen. Stolen away by Romanos to the cup. Lab good and a foul. And Kaiser's going to get the foul. That is just a frustrating foul there. Cruz's second, team foul number 1. Just a wide open layup and just took it to the glass and commits the foul. As Romanos has 16 to lead the way for Lawrence High. And Romanos just turned to Cruz and almost said something. Romanos looking for 17. In and out. Rebound to Foster.
That's the second time that we've allowed 14 to go get an offensive rebound.
And they get Caden Fowler with a foul, and Caden's third, team foul number 2. Now we're just seeing the frustrating fouls for Andale here. At 7:14 to go, leading by 17. 63-46. Romanos inbounds. Out to Becker, left wing to Romanos, left wing against Jack Horsch, playing with 3. Jack trying to poke it away. He did! No, it's out of bounds. It's to the Indians. The defensive player in the AVCTL 4 last year just did that. Romanos is on the floor, going to get lifted up by 2 of his teammates. This will be a big loss there, and he's going to come out limping as Webb coming back in for Romanos. Well, now you got Romanos and Dooley out for Lawrence High. Here's Wingert back in for Foster. 63-46, Andale leads with 7:08 to go. Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Nextech Wireless. Latest phones and devices at the best prices. Jack Horsch inbound to Fowler, and Fowler got fouled from behind by Caleb Wingert. Wingert's second, team foul number 1 on Lawrence here in quarter number 4.
Yeah, this is important. Got very experienced referees. They know that this game could get out of hand if they're not careful.
Bruce Kaiser dribbling up here near side. Up
Keep
top.
our emotions and just play.
Yep. Once led by 24. Grimes looking to go to the cup left side. Got a layup. Good
That's
job
a
by
bucket.
Hunter.
We needed that really bad.
Hunter Grimes with 12. 65-46. Andale back up 19. 6:48 remaining. Here from Halstead. Winner plays Friday night at 6. Wingert to the cup. 14-footer. Missed it. Rebound out of bounds. It's off of Lawrence. Oh, that looked like it was off Lawrence to me. But it's out of bounds off of Andale. It'll stay with Lawrence High.
But the praises we've been given, Jack. Jack let him penetrate, caused us problems with them being able to dribble in there.
Jack almost committed number 4, and a deflection by Fowler stays with Lawrence High. Dolman back in for the first time in a while. Simeon coming out. Got to thank our Andale Sports Boosters. In a little while, we've got a moment. Inbounds out to Wingert, right wing. Spins against Stanley. Bounce pass, entry pass. It's stolen away by Noah. Andale up the floor, leading by 19. 65-46. 6:20 remaining. Trying to get to Friday night. Cruz Kaiser up top. Jack Horsch. Jack with 8. Jack looking to go to the cup all the way. Got rejected there by the big fella, Dolman. Here comes Lawrence High down the floor to the cup, and they're going to get a block on Grimes. Hunter's 4th. Team foul number 3. Winger was the one to draw the contact. And now Caleb Wingert will go to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2. First one for the lefty. That one got a bounce off the back iron. Kupker coming in for Hunter. Just picked up number 4. Hope coming out. Also coming back in, Sam Hartford, Noah Stanley. As also back in Kyrie McGee for Lawrence High. Second one, too strong. Caden Fowler up for another rebound, his 7th. 65-47, Andale up 18 with 6 to go here in this basketball game. Cruz Kaiser looking to go here near side. Shot fake, baseline. Cruz needs some help. Out to Harp left wing. Harp needs some help. Sam right-handed dribble. Sam right elbow, kicks it to Kaiser right wing. With a Fowler screen against Webb. Harp right wing. Entry pass to Horsch. Jack in the far corner, dribbles it around to reset. 5:32 to go. Andale leads 65-47. Once led by 22 in this game. Harp right wing to Fowler. And they get a technical foul on, they got a technical foul on side on Jackson Becker. So Becker with his second, team foul number 2, and Fowler will shoot for Andale. That is 2 technicals called by this crew for Lawrence. Fowler to the line, 15 for Caden, nothing but net on the first. He's got 16, Dan.
Yeah, he's did a better job free throw line the last few.
Yeah. Sends the lead back to 19 at the moment for the Indians. Second one, good, and the Indians will get the ball as well. 67-47, Andale on top, 5:22 to go. As Newhoffel back in for Lawrence High, 5:18 remaining. Andale up 20, 67-47. And Dan, right now, this would be a season high in points. And the Fowler layup, good right side. Cruz found him.
Yeah, a lot of possessions tonight with the way that Lawrence plays.
19 for an off-balance shot, missing for Lawrence High. Rebound was to Kaiser, but he was on the baseline. Well, Caden Fowler had that huge 22-point game a couple weeks ago. Looking to get another 20-point game this season. 69-47, Indians with 4:57 to go. Here's Webb out to Pope, right wing, a 3. No, off the back iron. Rebound, Cruz Kaiser. Comes Andale down the floor. In the Kupker, baseline right side. Out to Horsch. Jack. Dribbling with the left hand, between the leg dribble for Jack, top of the key. Horsch looking to attack with a Fowler screen. Fowler at the free throw line, out to Harp, left wing. Bam, top of the key. The Horsch, right wing. Jack looking to attack to Fowler. 14-footer straight away. Swish.
Nice job. Got the ball reversed. Did a lot better with the pass. We didn't dribble quite as much that possession.
21 for Caden Fowler. 71-47. Indians lead by 24. Largest lead is now at 4:11 remaining. A season high for Andale in offensive points. Truth Pope. To Dolman, right wing, to Webb. Webb looking to go all the way, right side layup, no, missed it. Rebound, Kaiser. Kaiser with a 7th rebound for Cruz. Kaiser dribbling up here near side. To Sam Harp here, left wing. Bounce pass, Fowler. Fowler looking for a season high here tonight. Jack Horsch. To Sam Harp. Bounce pass, Fowler, and he lost a handle. Stolen away by Newhoffel for, and Pope to the cup. They're going to call continuation. An and one, Truth Pope. 4 points for Pope, looking for number 5.
I had to laugh when you said Cruz had 7 before the game. I went up to him and I said, minimum 5 rebounds.
7.
5 at least. And he's taking it to heart at least. I'm glad to see him getting on the boards.
It's a 14 foul on the Indians. Free throw in and out. Rebound, Fowler. They didn't put the foul on the board, Dan, but the free throw was missing for Pope. And Fowler got another rebound, and we'll whistle a foul on this end of the floor. That'll be Pope. His first. Team foul number 3 on Lawrence. Sam Harp to the free throw line. He can become the 4th Indian to get in double figures here tonight. Sam with 9. Free throw too hard. Well, still an opportunity to make the second. Did see Hunter Grimes come back in for Kaiser. Second one, Harp, and he's in double figures. So 4 Andale Indians in double figures. Harp with 10. Scored 11 the other night against Haven. 72-49 Andale with 3:13 remaining. Indians trying to win their 3rd straight. Newhoffel to the cup right side, and a foul. There you go, Harp with his second. Team foul number 5.
Foul on the play turns to Sam Harper of the Indians. His 4th.
And Newhoffel will shoot 2 free throws, and he's looking to get into the book. Free throw is too strong. Well, Lawrence High will come back Thursday to play a consolation semifinal at 6 against either Garden Plain or Rose Hill. Second one, Newhoffel drops, or he missed it.
No, he made that one right there.
Oh, he did. That I was thinking he did. To the cup, it's Grimes out to Stanley, a 3, in and out for Noah. Rebound to Grimes.
Oh,
Grimes
pass.
to the cup. He got rejected. Oh my. As I got to get everyone adjusted back in my iPad. And a shot missing. Andale with the rebound, 2:35 to go. Sam Harp with the basketball here near wing. Up top, Jack. Horsch swings it to Stanley. To Grimes in the far corner. Grimes left-handed dribble now to Jack Horsch. Jack in the paint. Jack out to Fowler. To Stanley top. Fowler screen. Fowler looking to go. Underhanded hook missing. Rebound Caden to Horsch. Runner missing. Rebound. Rebound picked up by Lawrence. Into the game now, McCoy. Here's a 3 by McGee from the top of the key. Kyrie McGee with 3, 72-53. Indians lead by 19 with 1:50 to go. Sam Hart, baseline, kicks it out. Grimes, left wing, a 3. No, too strong. Caden Fowler, another rebound. He got fouled from behind. Caden with his 9th rebound. It should be free throws for Caden. Trying to tie a season high. No, they've called it on the floor.
Well, it was only the fourth team foul.
Okay. Should be on McGee, his 4th, or his 3rd, team foul number 4. Kupker coming in for Harp. 72-53 Indians with 1:40 to go. Horsch inbounds out to Fowler. Now Grimes swing it to Stanley here near wing. Out top, Jack. Swing it to Kupker. Entry pass on the Fowler at the right elbow. Out to Horsch top. Jack looking to go to the cup left side. Lays, missed it. Backside rebound. Kupker put back, no. Grimes rebound. 3rd chance, no. Rebound, Stanley. Oh my, nothing. Dropping at the rim. Out to Grimes, far corner. Andale looking to just run this one out. Kupker here, baseline near side, the Fowler at the left elbow. 1 minute remaining. Jack Horsch. Jack to Fowler, baseline. Entry pass, and the Kupker left missing. Rebound to Grimes. And to Fowler to the cup, and he's fouled by Pope. Pope 2nd, team foul number 5, and Caden Fowler can tie a season high in points with this first free throw. And a timeout for Lawrence. Full, let's get a 30, and we haven't had a breather as well. 72-53, Andale with 44.8 remaining, back in 30 seconds. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks, presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At IdeaTech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees, but then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right, putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from IdeaTech. It's simple. Get IdeaTech fiber internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
72-53, Indians lead with 44.8. They're about to go to 8-2 on the year, and we'll have a championship semifinal date set 6 p.m. Friday against the winner between Garden Plain and Rose Hill. And those are 2 teams the Indians have faced already. A 9-point win over Rose Hill on December 16th, 60-51, and defeated Garden Plain 52-41 on January 2nd. I see Dustin come in. Yes, Afton coming in as well. Afton Allaire. First one for Fowler is short. Well, Caden Fowler can still get tying his season high of 22. Jackson Sandals in as well. Coach Buchanan basically clearing the bench. Fowler looking for 22 for the second time this year. He's going to come up shy of a double-double. Second one crawls in. So Caden Fowler with 22 here tonight. So he's going to leave the lineup. 22 points from Caden Fowler, second time this year. See, Andale's going to win this one by 20 at least, hopefully. Webb left wing for Lawrence. The new Hoffel swinging it to Pope right wing. Pope against Bishop, and Dustin almost had a steal. It was deflected out to Webb. Webb in the paint, runner short. Graham Rutt rebound. Andale can just dribble out. After the Lair will get a layup. How about that?
Nice play by Andale right there.
Yep.
It's always good to see the reserves have success.
New Hoffel left wing, a three at the horn. It's in at the horn. But Andale will win this basketball game 75-56. They have punched their ticket to the championship semifinals against the winner of the next game between Garden Plain and Rose Hill. Andale will see one of those teams for a second time on Friday night here from Halstead. We have the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show coming up after this. Andale wins it 75-56 over Lawrence High, a huge win over a 6A school, and we will have our post-game coming up after this. This is coverage of the midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
You've been listening to coverage of Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio. Coming up, tonight's AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. The Andale Indians play on Ad Astra Radio.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Tired of overpaying with online companies? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Co. in Hutch. Come see us and get your shirts printed locally. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
The Barn on Highway 50 in Burton will fill you to the top with delicious homemade food. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can't go wrong with the Barn's full-flavored menu or their fresh desserts made daily. Dine in or have a seat and a drink at the Barn's unique bar. Like the Barn on Facebook for daily specials. The Barn. Home is where the barn is.
The Kansas legal team at Pyle Law handles cases in McPherson County and throughout the state of Kansas. Now is the time to call for your free consultation. This is Liz Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of experience in all matters relating to workers' compensation, car wrecks, and personal injury law. Tom takes the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walks you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact me at 620-241-9000 and I'll schedule your appointment with Tom today.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back with the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show as Andale wins it here in the first round of the Adolph Rupp Invitational over Lawrence, 75-56 over Lawrence. Easton Mills, our studio engineer, back in Hutchinson. Reed Huckins, good job on your first game back. Alongside Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Dan, we're going to get back at it in under 24 hours. We'll bring that up here in just a little bit. But all Andale in half number two, a season high 75 points. They score 40 points in half number two, outscoring Lawrence 40-28 in the second half.
Yeah, that's typical of what I'd written down. Stop dribble penetration without fouling and keep emotions in check. You can see things got carried away with Lawrence. They started playing really one-on-one basketball, and then Andale came out and had, I think, 8 straight points at the start of the third quarter.
At
got
the
all
rim,
of them,
too.
all at the rim, all off the backboard. I thought the best thing, though, tonight was the fact that we had 4 guys in double figures and Jack Horsch at 8. So even then, that's important to see that that's the only way Andale's going to win consistently, is to have balanced scoring. Can't be a one guy get 20 and everybody else gets 7 or 8. Got to keep the balanced scoring, and that's a positive for Andale tonight.
Let's look at the numbers real quick. First for Lawrence, 1 in double figures. Roman Nose leads the way with 16. Simeon with 7. Dolman with 9. He was scoreless in the second half. Dooley with 5, and he fouled out of the game with 5 minutes to go in the third. Picked up a personal and a technical. Newhoffel with 4. Webb with 1, Foster 5, Pope 4, McGee 3, Winger 2, Becker didn't score, Cash McCoy didn't score, as well as Lawrence was 16 of 46 at 35%. They go 7 of 21 from 3, as they were 3 of 8 from 3 in the second half. They go 17 of 32 at the free throw line, 53%, 23 rebounds. Pope leads the way with 6, and Lawrence had 16 turnovers. They dropped to 2 and 8. They'll play at 6 p.m. Thursday against the loser between Garden Plain and Rose Hill, which will tip off here in just a little bit. They got the skills competition coming up as well. So, but Andale, 4 in double figures led for the Indians, led by 22 points, 9 rebounds from Caden Fowler, 7 of 10 from the field, 8 of 11 at the free throw line, 9 rebounds for Caden to lead the way for Andale. Hunter Grimes with 12. He had 7 rebounds as well. Cruz Kaiser, good game for Cruz tonight, 11 points for him, 7 rebounds as well. Sam Harp with 10 points. He also had 4 rebounds and 3 assists, according to my count. Jack Horsch with 8 here tonight. Sam Kupker with 6, all coming in quarter number 2. Carter Bishop, Graham Rutt, Afton Allaire, each with 2 for the Indians. Andale 26 of 54 from the field, 48%. Inside the arc, Dan, they were 20 of 40. That's an even 50%. 6 of 14 from 3, 43%. Dan, the free throws here tonight, they go 10 of 14 in the second half, 17 of 26 overall, 65%. Andale 42 rebounds, 17 turnovers. Andale now 8-2. They'll take on the winner between Rose Hill and Garden Plain coming up here shortly from Halstead. I'll have updates on Twitter as well, and along with our recap on AdAstraRadio.com. Once again, 75-56. Andale wins it. The Indians now 8-2 on the year, as Lawrence High falls to 2-8. Our play of the game and our player of the game selection coming up. We'll hopefully have Coach Buchanan as well, get a little visit with him before we sign off here from Halstead here. So we'll be back here on Friday night, as Andale will take on either Garden Plain or Rose Hill. So more of our postgame coming up as Andale wins it over Lawrence in the first round of the Adolph Rupp Invitational, 75-56 over Lawrence. We're back after this, as this is covered to mid-season tournament weeks, presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
More of the AdAstraRadio.com Locker Room Show is next. Coming up, we'll name tonight's play and player of the game. Stream the Indians all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
Moving on from a property is a big decision, and you shouldn't navigate it alone. The right guidance protects your time, your priorities, and your bottom line. Wygan Real Estate and Auction guides you through an honest and direct process that reveals true market value and honors the stewardship of selling real estate. Our award-winning marketing strategy attracts the eager, qualified buyers your property deserves.
Start with a free, no-pressure consultation at Wygan.com.
The hub where good times spin. Brick of it up where dreams begin. Brewed and baked just for you. The hub's the place for something true.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back in Halstead, we continue with the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Andale wins it 75-56. Jeff Buchanan with us here in our broadcast position here in Halstead. And, Coach, that was a very interesting first quarter and first half, and you come out with 8 in a row to start the third quarter, kind of push away, got some confidence going. But you knew Lawrence was going to give you everything they had.
Oh, they're a good athletic team. They're young. So we knew if we stayed on it throughout the course of the game, we could force them into a few mistakes. But honestly, I thought after we got through that stretch in the first quarter, I thought our defense was pretty good tonight of taking away any of their penetration that they rely on a lot. We forced them into some tough shots, and on the rebound battle, there's a good amount of miss. I think we doubled them tonight. We out-rebounded 40-20. So, there was a lot of dang good things, throughout this game. Guys had to play some stretches. We got in foul trouble again. But overall, it was to have 4 guys in double figures, and win by basically 20. On a night like tonight, that's awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
They going to the locker room there at the end of the game, and even at halftime, there's a lot of good momentum going in at halftime.
Yeah.
And guys really confident and happy with what we were doing, because our splits were better tonight. Our offensive flow was better tonight. We attacked the rim hard. When they were out pressuring, and we got good stops. So it was one of those games where we picked up, we took a couple charges there. I mean, there was a lot of good things happening with guys where they were supposed to be and how we wanted to play.
Definitely, and as you mentioned, 4 in double figures. Caden Fowler with 22, rebound shy of a double-double. Sam Harp with 10. Hunter Grimes from big tonight. Cruz, I felt like Cruz got going early, and that's something you want to see more out of him.
Oh, absolutely. He had 3 threes on the night, 6 rebounds, and that young man, on the fast break, the one that he tips right back in, he elevates over everybody, running full speed and tips it back in on a missed layup. That's a heck of an athletic play, and he made quite a few of those tonight where he was exactly where he needed to be, and found the open gaps and was able to get some threes up, in the gaps of their D, and a couple of them he had guys right on his face too. So, good shooting night there for Cruz. I mean, overall, I still feel like we could do a little bit better, but looking at the shot chart, we did a great job of putting some pressure on the rim and getting some board shots tonight. With our attacks and some good offensive rebounds, it was a physical game, and getting them off the board and getting to the free throw line, it helped build a lot of confidence and maintain our flow throughout the whole night.
Well, you're going to see someone familiar coming up Friday night at 6 against either Rose Hill or Garden Plain. 2 teams that you guys played close with. They played you guys close. You haven't seen Rose Hill in over a month. Beat them by 9 at home, and of course played Garden Plain tough and had to finish that one off with an 11-point lead. So it'll be interesting to see who wins this one.
And every year it plays out. There's never an easy game at the Rupp. It's good quality teams that know each other, and everybody's going to give you a good game. Everybody's going to give you their best, especially when we earned the 1 seed this year, and so everybody's going to give us their best game no matter which one it is. And we need to play like it. We need to play well and be fundamental, make some tough shots like we did tonight. Rely on guys like Caden getting 22 and Hunter Grimes getting 13. We got to rely on those guys to help pick it up. Need guys like Sam Cooper coming off the bench. Harp had 10, and Sam hit 2 threes tonight that were right there at key times in rhythm, and you can just tell he's feeling better, health-wise, and he's getting in the flow of things.
What we talked about earlier.
He's just it's going to take him a little bit, but he is getting there. He's closer and closer and closer every time. So, guys we're getting quality minutes out of all of them. I thought we shared the ball well tonight offensively. It wasn't any selfish. We were constantly looking for guys and looking for that next good shot. So, that's a good one to build on. We got 3 days of practice now to get ready for Friday's game.
Yep.
We're feeling good, but it's going to be another tough one Friday, regardless who wins this game.
Definitely, Coach. Congrats on the win. We'll see you Friday. We'll probably see you tomorrow at the girls' game in Augusta.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Jeff Buchanan with us as Andale wins it 75-56 over Lawrence High. Let's do the Hub Brick Oven play of the game featuring their world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian and Mountain Ridge. Dan Buchanan, what you got?
Oh, that one's easy tonight. It was a nice play from Cruz Fowler comes in the third, or Cruz Kaiser, excuse me. Cruz Kaiser comes in the third quarter, makes a beautiful tip on a missed layup, and almost flushed it. He was up there high enough. He might as well just go flush it, meaning dunk it. But good job, Cruz Kaiser. We need that spark from you each and every night.
Awesome. So that is the Hub Brick Oven play of the game featuring their world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian. Mountain Ridge, time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. And, Dan, there's a lot to choose from, but we got to go with someone who's playing with some really good confidence. And Coach Buchanan mentioning it to me, Sam Harp, his third double-digit outing of the year here tonight with 10 points. I know Caden Fowler had 22, but Sam Harp, he's getting healthier and, didn't play basketball last year after football. But Sam Harp hit 2 big threes at huge times in this basketball game, and why not go with him?
And also, he gives you athletic ability that can match Lawrence's athletic ability, and he's able to take it to the lane and create plays for other players. And overall, I don't know how many assists he had, probably 4 or 5, and also about that many rebounds. But he does a good job, and, of course, Caden had a great night. But we went ahead with Sam Harp tonight, and glad to see him in double figures and see him shooting in rhythm like that.
Sam Harp, our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This much for you. Let's take our final break here in the Ad Astra Radio.com locker room show. Final comments. We'll tell you what's next for us when we come back one final time here from Halstead. The Andale boys win it 75-56 over Lawrence. They're on to the championship semifinals where they'll take on either Garden Plain or Rose Hill, which will tip off here in about 10 minutes from Halstead. Back one final time from Halstead after this. This is coverage of mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
More of the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show is next. Coming up, we'll name tonight's play and player of the game. Stream the Indians all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
Our mission at Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys is adding empowerment to injury.
We had a case recently where a client was severely injured, and right after the accident, he signed up to have a big advertising firm represent him for about a year. It really made no progress. So he signed up with my law partner, Scott Mann. Within 10 days, was able to recover $325,000. I'm Mike Wyatt. This is just one example where we were able to make a big difference for a client.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
This Valentine's Day, show your car a little love at Hutch Auto Body. From minor dings to major repair, we treat every vehicle like our own. No surprises, just quality craftsmanship you can trust. Fall back in love with your ride today. Stop in at 16 East Avenue A in Hutch. Hutch Auto Body. First class service, on time, every time.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Did see it.
Back one final time here from Halstead, site of the 56th annual Adolph Rupp tournament. As again, Andale is the first team to punch their ticket to Friday, 75-56 victory over Lawrence. Didn't really have many scores on the Bueller Dental Care scoreboard tonight, but one involving an Ad Astra Radio or Sports Network team. Humboldt leads Crest 42-35. This is a boys score. So a lot of midseason tournaments starting tomorrow, but the Adolph Rupp tournament beginning here tonight. So Rose Hill and Garden Plain coming up here in about 8 minutes. The other side of the bracket will be tomorrow. Cheney, the 2 seed, will take on Winfield, and Haven and Halstead will be the nightcap tomorrow night here from Halstead. So that is the bracket here. So you can go to adastraradio.com for our broadcast schedule. But Dan, we get to take our eyes off the Rupp tournament for one night, and we get to go to Augusta tomorrow for probably one of the surging teams in Class 4A right now, the Andale Lady Indians, winners of 4 in a row, ranked in the Sunflower Showdown, it's a media poll that I'm a part in. They're ranked 10th in that, but the coaches poll doesn't come out until tomorrow. But we get to go to Augusta tomorrow for our single girls game.
Yeah, the girls have been playing well. I want to come back to this here a little bit, because here's the deal. When you play against these teams that you've seen before, honestly, there's not much difference between playing Rose Hill and Garden Plain. You were going to have just as tough a game if you played on the winner side as you did if you lost this game. So you might as well win. Here's the other thing. This is the 20th year that Andale and Coach Buchanan, Andale's been here 31 years in a row, okay? Coach Buchanan, obviously, he's been here in the last 20 years that he's been coaching at Andale. He's won the first round. Andale's won first round 16 of the 20 years.
Wow.
Okay, so meaning that he's only played on the backside on 4 of the years. And so he's maintained a very good streak going here. And like I said earlier, they've won it 9 times. So the challenge of being able to win this will be very difficult with the teams that are involved yet. But that's been the value of this Rupp tournament throughout the year. Very important that you get this win, not just because it's part of the tournament and you like being part of the Rupp tournament on the winner's side. You get to play Friday. You don't have to play on Thursday and turn around and do that. It's tough mentally as much as anything. We call it playing in the Sunshine League. You want to play on the winner's side and play evenings, even though all the games are in the evenings right here until Saturday. So we don't want to take anything away from the girls tomorrow night. But on this game right here, this is going to be interesting between Rose Hill and Garden Plain.
Yeah, I'm staying around to watch it.
Very even teams. Obviously, both have good shooters, and both this ought to be good. Both teams are on a winning streak. I think Garden Plain has won 5 or 6 in a row, and now they've gotten Brent Long back, and that makes them even better. And so they're playing very well, and Cooper Reck has continued to keep shooting the ball. I think he had 8 threes the other night for Garden Plain against Remington. So this will be an interesting game right here. Hats off to Andale tonight. Looking forward to seeing the girls have success tomorrow night at Augusta. Not an easy situation to play at. Out there on Tuesday night, it's going to be a real quiet atmosphere, different than last Friday night. So that's a lot of difference when you get into these games away from home and on boys tournament week. So good luck to the girls tomorrow night. Great job tonight getting into the winner's side.
Yeah, Dan, just to mention, Garden Plain has won 4 in a row entering this tournament, with wins over Arc City, Wichita Hut Trinity Academy, Remington, and Medicine Lodge. They beat Medicine Lodge by 6 on Friday night. So I'm intrigued to see who comes out of this, and we'll have that game for you. We'll have the semifinal coming up Friday night here on the Ad Astra Radio app, adastraradio.com, and on Ad Astra TV as well. It'll be easy for both of us, Dan, to build game notes because it's teams that we've already seen earlier in the year. So that coming up on Friday. Our next broadcast coming up tomorrow night from Augusta. It is the Andale girls in Augusta. Andale girls are 6-3 on the year, winners of 4 straight. They take on an Augusta team, I believe, has 2 wins on the year. And note the game time. With it being a single game, it will be a 7:30 tip from Augusta and Hutter Gymnasium. Our coverage will begin at 7:15 here on the Ad Astra Radio app and on adastraradio.com and on Ad Astra TV as well. So we'll be with the girls tomorrow night in Augusta. We'll hope to have you back with us as we have a lot of basketball ahead, but the boys off until Friday night, taking on the winner between Garden Plain and Rose Hill coming up here in just a little bit. Special thanks to Easton Mills back in Hutchinson at the Ad Astra Radio headquarters in Hutchinson. Thanks, Easton, for all you do. Reed Huckins, get ready to end that stream here momentarily. For Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Thanks for tuning in to coverage of mid-season tournament weeks here on the Ad Astra Radio app, the Ad Astra Radio, or the Ad Astra Radio app, adastraradio.com, and on Ad Astra TV. Bidding you a good evening from Halstead. Once again, the final. Andale defeats Lawrence High 75-56. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Augusta, as this has been coverage of mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Streaming online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. Listen all season for Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio. This has been a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.